This is the photograph of the acacia tree. You can see the dark green leaves, almost similar to a mango tree, and the bright yellow flowers it has got. Looks beautiful. Compare this to the dull looking mango plant. It is without this flowers because I have taken this photograph in September and that is not a flowering season, and doesn't look any attractive at all as compared to the acacia tree. We just compared the two trees, the acacia tree and the mango tree. Mango tree everybody knows because all of us are very fond of mangoes. Most of you may not have seen the acacia tree. It's not an indigenous species. It was introduced by the forest department some 30-40 years back as part of the social forestry. But this tree has got so many negative qualities. One is its roots go really deep to such a depth, and they suck the water from there. And in an acre, if there is a acacia forest, the entire groundwater from that area just gets depleted, and other trees cannot compete and they die. It sheds leaves, but the unfortunate part is that the leaves do not decay when they fall to the earth, and they become a covering sort of thing, and not even a blade of grass can grow where the acacia leaves are there. It doesn't have anything to grow underneath. Beautiful flowers are there, bright yellow, and in the dark green background, it looks beautiful. But unfortunately, the flowers have got pollen, and people prone to asthma suffer from asthma whenever this acacia tree flowers. What about the wood? The tree doesn't grow straight. It's all crooked, so cannot be used for furniture. Maybe after about 25 years, some part of it, some 10% of it can be used as furniture. Rest can only be used for firewood, nothing else. So all the negatives. Seeds are there, but the seeds are not edible by birds or insects. Contrast that with a mango tree. Fruits, any case, all of us know. The tree survives for 300-400 years. Home to birds and squirrels, etc. Leaves decay and become manure for the other plants growing underneath. And no maintenance required. It is self-sustaining. Nobody needs to water the fully grown mango tree. So in our life, we should aspire to become like a mango tree and not like an acacia. If you're acacia, we will not allow the growth of anybody who is under us. Our team members will suffer because we will not allow their growth. We will be toxic to other people. We'll probably create mental diseases to people who are working with us. Create trouble for others like acacia does using its pollen. We will dig into the resources and extract all the resources for ourselves in a very, very selfish manner. Not allow anybody else to get the resources which are also theirs. And when we die, nobody can make use of us. That means we will not be leaving any legacy. That this person had done it when he was alive or she was alive. In the case of if you are like acacia tree, nobody will remember even after our death. So let us try to become like a mango tree, useful during its lifetime and remembered after its death also, and not like acacia tree, creating only troubles during the lifetime and not even of any use or being remembered after the death of the tree.